When Pope John XXIII announced the Second Vatican Council in 1959, he did so to open the Church to the rapidly changing world. Nostra Aetate is the Council's declaration to the world on the Catholic Church's relation to non-Christian religions. It answered the question of how the Church was to be in relationship to non-Christian traditions across the globe. The Church took a pastoral stance on what was often a heavily doctrinal theological issue. Nostra Aetate was a new way for the Church to engage with the world, in a sense shedding some previous doctrines that influenced anti-Semitism in the Christian world and the European colonization of the Muslim world. The Church had to reflect on how it directly or indirectly participated in certain structures. Nostra Aetate did not just address these concerns, it also created a foundation for engagement and dialogue of Catholics with those of other faith traditions. Dialogue was promoted as a way to peace, reconciliation, and love to all people. It is important that interreligious dialogue should be situated within the mission of the Church. It is not an optional extra. It has become part of the ordinary life and duty of every Catholic community. Interreligious dialogue is a sign of the love of God with respect to human liberty and allows each one to progress at his or her own rhythm on the road to truth. Dialogue also promotes the protection of religious freedom in conversation with other traditions. We recognize the dignity of the adherents of other traditions. Dialogue is a means toward communal action that provokes change and bringing the love of Christ to the world. A globalized world means more contact between previously alien cultures, which means more opportunity for engagement. A movement toward dialogue as the main method of engagement leaves the Church to respect the other as other, and in doing so, we respect God as God. We begin to acknowledge that truth and love are transcendent of our own human reality and bring us closer to the divine reality. Make no mistake, participating in dialogue is difficult and taxing in times of struggle, uncertainty, and disagreement with our brothers and sisters in dialogue. We must dare to leave room for God, to strike a balance between our duty to our Catholic heritage and our personal integrity is necessary for authenticity, witness to the religious other. Ultimately, the perseverance of participating in dialogue will bear many fruits of the Spirit. This video series celebrates the achievements of Nostra Aetate over the past 50 years with our partners and friends in dialogue. But with special mindfulness, we'll look forward to the next 50 years of living out our Catholic identity of dialogue, engagement, and as Pope Francis urges, encounter.